Muy buenas a todos jóvenes, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis? Bienvenidos a Juegos Perdidos y bienvenidos nuevamente a Wallace Gromit The Last Resort, en este caso, el episodio 2 de las aventuras de Wallace Gromit. Para mí es un placer poder contar con vuestra compañía, gracias por el apoyo al canal y también a esta serie, una serie que ya disfrutamos en su momento, en su primer episodio, y como bien recordáis era Fright of Bubbles, el susto de los abejorros. Y ahora pues nos toca un segundo episodio de esta saga de juegos de las aventuras de Wallace Gromit. Así que nada, como siempre, daros las gracias porque estéis aquí y recordar que si os gusta el contenido pues tenéis la posibilidad de darle un pequeño like para así de esta forma ayudar al canal, y por supuesto si os suscribís estaréis al corriente de todo lo que subo en directo y en diferido. Nada jóvenes, vamos a darle amor. Vamos a hacer el tutorial y así lo vemos todo.
That should do it. Oh, it's working. Welcome. I'm so glad you could be here with us today to try out my latest invention, Interactovision. This device allows guests to visit us here in West Wallaby Street without having to leave the comfort of their own homes. Quite handy for stopping off at a distant granny's, don't you think? And wherever we go, you can come along. There's Gromit playing a spot of chess.
Vale, muy
Walk
bien.
over and have a look.
Vale, entonces, vale, yo es que pensé que a lo mejor el tutorial cambiaría dependiendo los capítulos.
That's interesting, but let's talk to Gromit first.
Vale, entonces, ¿qué os parece si le damos a reiniciar? Seguro que salir del juego actual, sí. Reiniciar. Yo creo que entonces vamos a ir... no, entonces no. Descanso para el té, menú disponible temporalmente.
That should do it.
Descanso para el té.
It's working. Welcome. I'm so glad you could be here with us today to try out my latest invention, Interactovision. This device allows guests to visit us here in West Wallaby Street without having to leave the comfort of their own homes.
Es que pensaba que era diferente el tutorial, que cambiaba un poco.
Don't you think? And wherever we go, you can come along. There's Gromit playing a spot of chess. Let's walk over and have a look.
Ahora sí, si le damos a salir, supongo que nos llevará al menú principal. Ahora sí, iniciar juego. Vamos a ver qué aventuras nos tienen reservadas Wallace Gromit.
Help! Gromit! Do something! Call the Coast Guard!
Se llena de agua.
Talk about raining cats and dogs. Our plumbing's in a right pickle. Fetch me my spanner, lad, while I stick me finger in the dike.
Bueno, pues vale.
Bring me my spanner, lad. That's left over from our lunar landing. Best leave it be, lad. Just the job. Bring it here now, will you, lad? Bring me my spanner, lad.
What the... Ahora.
Well done. Our troubles are over. Whoops. Crikey, that was a shock. Best trip the circuit breaker, lads. And stay clear of the water. It's electric. Best trip the old circuit breaker, eh? Best trip the old circuit breaker, eh?
Me parece que no está, el introductor está por aquí.
Look out, lad. The tide's coming in. Best find another way to the circuit breaker.
Pues sí que empezamos bien, ¿no?
Gromit, have you gone, Crackers? You'll get yourself electrocuted.
Pues sí, yo creo que lo suyo sería que se hubiera electricidad.
The current's too strong. You'll have to find some other way to reach the circuit breaker. The tide's coming in fast, Gromit. Careful, lad. That's extremely volatile compressed rocket gas. Ex-NASA. Careful, old chum. Now we're in a pickle and no mistake.
No se puede. A ver por aquí qué hay. Nada. Oh, sí, 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 hay algo ahí.
This isn't just a sticky wicket. It's waterlogged and all. Remember our toy train? Now that was a runaway ride.
Vale.
The Deductomatic can't help us now, lad. It's only a prototype.
Pues la verdad es que no empezamos súper on fire.
If we can't reach that circuit breaker, we'll be fried. Find a way to the circuit breaker, Gromit. It's our only chance.
A ver, esto me vendría muy bien.
I do like to reminisce, but I think you're on the wrong track, lad. Gromit, help! Steer clear, lad, or you'll get cooked. There's Stack fast, Gromit. Don't do it, lad. You'll blow yourself to smithereens. Lincoln, Nora.
Oh, qué grande.
Well done, Gromit. All be fixed in a jiffy. Just a moment. Turn to the right. And now it's safe to hit the lights. That's better. Oh, there you are. Well, we'd best clean up. Crack on, lad. There's a lot to do. Sorry about the unseasonal weather. I'm afraid it means we'll have to put off our little trip to the seaside. Unless we bring the seaside to us.
Concepto de océano. Acto 1.
Look here. We've already got a cellar full of water. Just a few more items. There we are. And we can enjoy the seaside from the comfort of our own home. Ho, ho, ho. Won't that be something, lad? We'll stay home for the holidays and have our own beach to boot. Lucky the rain's let up for now. I'll be back in a trice with all the necessaries. Sun, sand and beach umbrella coming up. Better be careful, or I'll be in the cellar faster than you can say secret trap door.
Por aquí no me deja... No, no me deja ir.
No beach supplies in there.
No me acuerdo dónde estaba el inventario. ¿Era la I? Sí, la I. Era la I. Un poco... Me pilla un poco lejos, pero bueno.
Have faith, lad. West Wallaby Street's first indoor beach will be ready in a trice. Sun, sand and beach umbrella coming right up.
Y se nos queda mirando como diciendo, ¿de qué va? Una sombrilla.
Duncan, what are you doing here?
Picking you up, lassie, with a date.
Surely you're not still thinking of the beach. It's freezing cold and might rain any moment.
Ach, a little wet never dampened the spirits of McBiscuit. Grab your wellies and we'll be off.
Duncan, I really don't think so. You must admit, it's hardly beach weather, is it?
Nothing like a wee nip in the air to keep you sharp.
We must act now before the flood. Gather the townsfolk. We'll stack the sandbags to the north, south, and east. Still time if we hurry. Look lively now, soldier.
No, you can't dump these sandbags here. Just wait a moment, Major, please.
Stop dithering, you dunderhead. The town's being swept under.
It's now being swept under, Major. And you're beginning to be a public nuisance.
Afternoon, Wallace.
Oh, heck. It's a stack of Stilton.
Oh, was that the earth-shaking roar of thunder?
Well, actually,
It doesn't matter when it comes to the complex question of climate. A person should never really rely on his own senses. Only the experts really understand the weather.
oh? That's quite a light, Mr. Panea.
It's a searchlight.
I say, no shortage of candle power there.
bright as the sun, don't you think? Wonderful for bringing in the big spenders. When the weather's fair, that is.
I wonder, Mr. Pinnear, where might a person acquire such a lamp?
I'd be happy to lend you this one, but if the weather warms up tonight, I'll need it to advertise my super soaraway sizzling summer sale.
Oh,
Thinking weather, eh, Wallace?
it is rather gloomy.
Like my business. Not a single customer all day. My sizzling summer sale has lost its sizzle.
What's the latest cheese of the week, I wonder?
Stilton. And that reminds me, I've just sent the truck out with your delivery. When you return home, you'll find it waiting patiently on your doorstep.
Ah, just like Gromit.
No, Mr. Wallace, there's nothing like coming home to a faithful, loyal
Cheese, I quite agree.
¿Y eso? Seleccionar boceto de playa. Sombrilla, arena y sol.
Have a pleasant day.
Bueno, pues está claro que necesitamos que nos presten.
No beach brollies left.
Sorry. A big burly bloke bought the last one, and he weren't very polite about it.
Two fine flavors that work well together. That's a nice sentiment.
No churning waters.
No water shortage this summer, that's for certain.
Hello.
Afternoon, Mrs. Gabberley.
Hello, Wallace. Lovely weather, isn't it?
Well,
I'm joking, Pat. I know it's rotten. Had to cancel me holiday.
that's a shame.
Certainly is being stuck with old misery guts here.
I heard that!
He don't miss a word I say, except when I ask him to do summit.
Ah! Sitting behind a till all day ain't exactly hard labour.
What would you know about hard labour?
I could run this place a sight better than you, if I had a mind to.
If you had a mind. What will it be, love? Looking for something to read? Take your pick. I'll put it on your slate.
Seleccionar revista de deportes, revista de punto, seleccionar parte meteorológico, revista de moda, revista del corazón, historias de chismorreo, regordeta o embarazada, miembros de la familia real en la ruina, las estrellas se confiesan, el último look veraniego, es atrayente, exótico, modo actual, no hay sol a la vista, nos esperan más días negros. Charla de calceta, un festival de calceta repleto de acogedoras actividades, suéteres, camisetas, gorros, dígalo y le enseñamos a hacerlo. Los secretos perdidos del pateo de pelota. Ventajas del fémur. La copa curry. Bueno.
More rotten weather on the way tonight, they say. All set.
Hey, make sure he don't nick any sweets.
Mind your own business. That old misery guts thinks he could run this shop. He couldn't run a bath.
No sabe ni dirigirse al baño. Electrocuta a bañista.
Ta-ra, Chuck.
Our constable likes to keep a tight lid on irregular activity. The constable's busy, chatting with the major.
Bueno, mira, esto podemos volver a venir aquí.
prison's an unhappy fate. I once had a friend banged up in there.
Al ratón.
That's all the rank I need.
Vale, por aquí no podemos ir.
Leave us away,
Entonces vamos a...
in the treasure.
I can assure you, Major, we're quite safe.
Se, se bloquea solo aquí.
Water? All I can see are a few bubbles.
Yes, soldier, out with it.
Well, if you'd like to unload these sandbags, I know just the spot.
Just as I told you, the people are pleading for sand,
Ah,
and
la
we've
arena.
got to give it
Necesita
to 'em.
arena.
I'd like to give it to you, you loony old goat. But if you've got a need for sandbags, Wallace, I hereby grant you permission.
Oh? You grant permission?
Indeed. Take all you want, Wallace.
Infernal cheek! I'm the commanding officer here, you jumped-up Jobsworth, and I hereby revoke permission.
Can't you be cooperative just this once, Major?
Cooperative? Don't know the meaning of the word. Sounds subversive to me.
All right, Major, how about this? Why don't we ask Wallace here who's in command?
This young Pongo? Very well. Why not? Tell us, soldier, who holds rank here? Remember your training.
Venga.
Well, the major is, a major.
Ah! Just so. Now, stand down, or I'll have you clapped in irons. You may have the sandbags, Wallace. I grant you permission.
I deny you permission to grant permission.
Yo con permiso para conceder permiso.
I
Sí,
give
sí,
the
hay que
orders
darlo
round
desde
here.
yo.
Now, who's being uncooperative?
I'm the authority here, and what I say goes. Ain't that right, Wallace? Back me up here.
Hay que darle la vuelta ahora.
Well, the constable is, an officer of the law.
Aha! Like I told you, I call the shots in this district. The sandbags are yours, Wallace.
They are not.
No lo son.
But you're the one who wanted to dump 'em, Major.
That was before you waltzed in and tried to usurp my authority.
Wallace, kindly tell the Major here who the officer in charge is, will you?
That's right, soldier. Inform this non-combatant nincompoop where his duty lies.
Mira, vamos a ir con este ahora.
Well, the major is, a major.
Ah! Just so. Now stand down, or I'll have you clapped in irons.
I'll stand on me head before that happens. Major or no major, you can't order PC Ernest Dibbins about. Wallace, kindly tell the Major here who the officer in charge is, will you?
I'm afraid I must be going.
Go ahead. I'll handle this on my own.
Pues hay
The
que...
major and the constable don't seem to agree on anything. I wonder if they've ever tried working together.
I ain't asking, I'm telling.
Hay que darle la vuelta al tema para que...
Oh, no, but you can't do that. Wait till the Major, please.
Regarding those sandbags.
Not now, man! We need to teach this impertinent interloper to show some respect. Tell him to obey his superiors.
Go on, Wallace. Tell the old goose what's what for I chucks him in chokey.
Well, the constable is, an officer of the law.
Aha! Like I told you, it's time you showed some respect for the law.
Peach pie and poppycock. Your civilian laws may matter at your grandmother's quilting bee, but they mean nothing here among real men in a military emergency. Soldier, will you please inform this sanctimonious civilian who's in charge?
No, así estamos todo el día.
Oh, I'm afraid I must be going.
Go ahead. I'll handle this on my own.
Stilton does make for a rumbly tummy.
You can't litter the square, it's against the bylaws.
Oh, is that thunder I hear? Didn't think so.
Vale. ¿Cómo podemos hacer esto? Comentario. Hablar con...
Afraid my summer sail won't be very...
Sorry to hear that. Stormy weather ahead, I'm afraid.
Oh? Oh no. After all that, my sizzling summer sail is ruined. I go on holiday, but the weather's a washout. Will the sun never shine on yours truly?
I say, I wonder where a person might acquire such a light.
You're welcome to borrow this one, Mr. Wallace. There won't be any sizzling summer sail tonight. Not in this blinking weather.
That's very kind of you.
Always happy to help.
Oh, this light'll make a smashing sun.
Genial. Vale, ya tenemos esto. A lo mejor cogiendo una revista y enseñándoselo a ellos.
Changed your mind, did you? Go ahead and swap.
A lo mejor de chismorreos.
That's pure tittle-tattle, that is. I read it from cover to cover. Found what you wanted, I trust.
Bueno, a ver si esto le sirve de algo.
Any interest in...
Not now, Wallace. We need to make this befuddled buffoon show some respect. Tell him who's in charge, why don't you?
Two fine flavors that work well together.
We're talking about who's in charge, not flavors.
Just a moment. Are you saying that
Sabe quién
instead
está al
of
mando,
bickering
deberíamos
over who's in
trabajar.
charge, we should be
Eso
working
es.
together as a team, like steak and kidney?
Are you saying that in a crisis like this, we must act as one, like a well-trained commando unit?
Actually, it's a sign.
Exactly. A sign that we can rise above our squabbles.
Very well then. Here's what we'll do. We'll send these sandbags off with you.
Thank goodness. Well, I'll be off then. I can hear a hot meat pie calling me name. Yes, I can. Ernest Dibbins, it's saying. It's tea time. Fetch the blinking ketchup, Ernest.
Now then, soldier. All I need is your requisition form.
Requisition form?
That's right. Got to play by the book. Can't let the spies sabotage operations, can we?
Spies?
Surely you've heard about the spies from abroad. They're everywhere. Don't look so rattled, man. Just bring me your requisition form, and you'll soon be neck-deep in splendid sandbags.
Oh, right then.
Vale. Documentación.
Perhaps this.
Perhaps you can produce some proper paperwork, eh?
Vale, documentación adecuada. A lo mejor volviendo a casa. Anda, pedido especial.
Don't be ridiculous. Oh, Hello there, Wallace. Come and meet Duncan McBiscuit. He's an old friend. And of course you know my two precious darlings, Fuji Woo and Tinky Wee. Say hello to Mr. Wallace, angels.
Ah, claro. Los perretes.
Yes. Look, Gromit. It's your friends from next door. Cute little fellows.
Oh, yes. They're show dogs, you know. Prize winners. They're my pride and joy.
Well, I won't keep you.
No. Duncan was just leaving.
Leaving with you, lassie, for a day on the beach.
But what if there's a cloudburst? I don't consider thunder and lightning very pleasant beach companions.
But there's nae thunder and nae lightning. Can you hear any thundering? Any cracking or booming? Well, can you?
Maybe I can. Just hush your tongue a moment, will you?
Ah, ahí está.
Oh, yeah, it's mouth-watering.
Oh, my gracious.
Así entonces.
That's thunder, all right. And it's nearly upon us.
Oh, but sure it may be thundering, but did you see lightning? There's no lightning to bother about us, sir.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm not going to stay out here with you waiting to be struck by lightning. I'm going to seek shelter, and if you've any sense at all, Duncan McBiscuit, you'll do the same. Good day.
What?
Oh,
What are you looking at, Jimmy?
Que mire usted. Genial.
I'll just borrow this. Just the thing for our cellar-based indoor beach experience.
Y ahora solamente falta.
Oh, a special order for 62 West Wallaby Street, Stilton. One of my favorites.
Especial. Bueno, vamos a ver si el documento tal cual se lo traga el Major. Arranca. Mejor de momento no invento. No invento nada, no sé qué. A ver.
It's only for cheese, but
Give that here. Good heavens. Special orders? Deliver to 62 West Wallaby Street. You've done the service proud, soldier. Now stand clear. No time for chitter-chatter. I'm needed in West Wallaby Street.
yes, sir.
Genial. Pues prácticamente lo tenemos todo, ¿no?
Nice to see you, Wallace.
Ya le damos la vuelta.
Whoopsie-daisy. There we go. Top hole. All the sand we need. The Riviera, here we come. Great news, Gromit. All the goods have been gathered. Now it's time for some elbow grease, eh? To the cellar.
Al sótano. Acto 2, motín en la pensión. Bueno, pues se la ha currado.
Job done, Gromit. Time to relax on the beach, eh? We deserve a holiday. Just a minute. Such a lovely beach. It's a shame to keep it to ourselves when we could share it with paying customers.
Clientes de pago.
Just imagine. West Wallaby Street Water World. A genuine beach house, complete with its own all-weather seaside in the cellar basement beach attraction. Oh, we'll be surrounded by happy holiday makers. It'll be grand, Gromit.
Honestly, what's waste of time.
This man's ruining my blinking holiday. Half a mind to take my
Don't
bucket and
get
spade and
sand in
go
your
home.
sandwich. I was only teasing. Just ask that great big pudding there.
Shut up! I ain't no pudding, you
These
top
dogs are disturbing the
child.
peace. Bylaws state that all livestock must be kept
Because
under proper control
My
in
darlings
public
wouldn't disturb a
places.
fly, and they're not livestock.
I want a refund.
I want a refund and all.
Refunds would indeed appear to be in order, Mr. Wallace. What do you say?
Well, here at West Wallaby Street Waterworld, customer satisfaction is our top priority. If you'll just be patient, I promise we'll have everything under control by supper time.
You've got till supper time, no later.
Not much of an holiday so far, I'm sorry to say.
Those mutts are a threat to public
Stayed in me
safety.
shop and
Enough
dusted
of
me
that
tin
now.
fruit display.
Calling my dears livestock.
We can't afford to give refunds, Gromit. We've spent all our money doing the house up. This could be a financial disaster. What are we gonna do, lad? I never thought we'd have a house full of unhappy holiday makers.
Bunch of moaning minis, if you ask me. I'm having a grand old time.
Well, that's one satisfied customer anyway. There we are. This customer relationship management isn't so hard, is it, Gromit? There's hope for our little venture yet. You'd best get supper started. Make it a feast to remember. I'll see to our guests. We'll soon have a house full of happy campers, eh, lad?
Bueno, pues ha sido muy rápido el rollo este de poner la playa de pago. Yo pensé que teníamos que buscar nosotros a los veraneantes. Sinceramente.
Hello, Wallace. How funny. That sounded just like my little darling's chew toy.
El juguete para mis perritos. Dice.
Oh, you like this, Wallace? I've been longing for a new look, and I quite fancy this one. Very incognito, don't you think? My own babies wouldn't recognize me in this getup.
I'm afraid fashion isn't really my forte, Miss Flit.
Nonsense. What man is immune to the allure of a well-dressed woman?
I trust everything at West Wallaby Street Waterworld is to your satisfaction, Miss Flit. We strive to satisfy.
It's sweet of you to ask, Mr. Wallace. I'm having a wonderful time. All this drama swirling around me. But I remain an oasis of calm in the hurly-burly of holiday madness.
Oh, glad to hear it. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Bueno, no está feliz. A ver qué le pasa a esto.
Your searchlight is just what West Wallaby Street Waterworld needed, Mr. Paneer. Everything satisfactory, I hope?
No, not satisfactory at all. A certain Scottish gentleman has been deconstructing my constructions. Perhaps the management could have a word with him.
I'm afraid Mr. McBiscuit is rather difficult to pin down.
You've got to do something. If I can't finish my sandcastle, I'll have to insist on a refund.
Your castle looks very handsome, Mr. Paneer. Such charming little bucket shapes. I do admire creative artists like yourself.
Oh, thank you, Miss Flit. At least someone appreciates art and craft. Look, it's almost done. What do you reckon?
Very nice.
That's the enchanted tower, where the beautiful princess sleeps, dreaming of a successful marriage to a financially secure prince.
Seguridad. Sueño con casarse con un príncipe que le dé seguridad financiera.
That's the Tower of Groceries, where the heroic young shopkeeper sells top-quality produce. Impressive architecture, don't you think?
Oh, yes.
That's the royal court, where the king holds sumptuous banquets for all his royal chums. That's the horrible dungeon, where the mean, bullying knight is kept locked in chains.
I should look in on our other guests.
But I'm nearly done. Just one last touch. There. The perfect finishing touch. The mark of finest quality produce. Miss Flit's going to be impressed.
Oh, aye, she'll be ever so impressed, I'm sure.
Oh, no.
Whoops, my foot slipped, silly me.
My castle. Stomped on by a tartan heel. See what I have to put up with? A holiday's not a blinking holiday if I can't finish my sandcastle. Now I have to start all over.
Vamos a hablar con el orangután este. Y sabemos dónde está. ¿Dónde está? Ah, vale, ya sé lo que hay que hacer.
I wouldn't want anyone to step on that toy by mistake.
Ya
It's
sabes.
not a toy, and you can't have it. The battle isn't over.
Ya sabes lo que tenemos que hacer.
Enjoying your holiday, I hope, Major?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Dashed comfortable billet you have here.
Oh, thank you.
Barracón.
We strive to achieve complete customer satisfaction. That wasn't so hard.
Put that thing down and pay attention.
Oh,
I am about to reenact one of the greatest desert battles of history, the Siege of Aqaba. Not many know the tale. It was late 1914, or was it 1960? It was an even year of that, I'm sure. On the one side was a single British soldier, T.E. Lawrence, better known to you civvies as Sir Lawrence of Olivier. On the other, the invading army of the Ottoman Empire, thousands strong. You know the story. Lawrence single-handedly defended a desert fortress from a massive attack. He had only one rifle and no ammunition. He was all alone, just like this. Lawrence watched the enemy from a secret vantage point sheltered by enormous red boulders. Anyway, as the enemy massed, vultures began to circle overhead, crying out in their desperate thirst for blood. Anyway, now at this point your average Joe would have thrown in the towel and anything else he had to hand. But what do you think our Lawrence did? He took tea. Anyway, Lawrence was about to dunk his digestive when suddenly... Oh, blast and bother. This isn't right. Not quite historically accurate, I'm afraid. I'll have to start again. Just a moment.
Poca precisión. Necesito cosas. El té, no sé qué, no sé cuánto, lo ha dicho, ¿no?
hard at work, eh, Gromit? That's what I like to see. We'll soon have a house full of happy holiday makers, never fear. Oh, cracking idea, lad. Everyone loves a copper. You'd best attend to your pots and pans, eh?
Vale, vamos a ver. Perdón.
May I offer you a spot of tea, Major?
Of course. Sharpens the wits.
¿Qué más le faltaba? Bueno, vamos a ir cogiendo cosas y ya está. Vamos pillando cosas. Y las vamos probando porque... Ah, vale, mira. Los buitres, ha dicho. Esto es lo que te hay que tocar. Ah, canción de cuna, el paseo, pájaros cantores. Vale. Yo creo que eso le tiene que servir.
Hello there.
Gromit's favorite.
Considerar. Necesitamos el soldado. Para que el otro lo pise y entonces no pueda... A ver si hay algo más por aquí. No. Aquí. ¿Qué se queda mirando? No sé por qué se queda mirando dónde no es. Esta habitación siempre estaba a tope. Y ahora ya... Ah, bien.
Mr. Wallace, I'd like a word with you if you please.
Qué chulo. De inventos que tiene este amigo.
Oh, I say, Gromit never reacts like that.
Watch your fingers. You don't like anyone touching the toy.
Tiene el mismo ruido que el...
Well, that seems to be in working order. Gromit won't mind if I borrow this. Cute little fellas. Oh my. Enjoying your stay at West Wallaby Street Waterworld, Constable?
I'm this close to having your establishment shut down.
Shut down?
You heard me. These dogs are a public nuisance and an health hazard and all.
Oh dear.
Went bonkers, they did. And all because I tried to clear away that horrible little toy of theirs. I don't approve of litter, you know.
I believe Miss
I
Flit...
warned Felicity Flit and all, and now she must face the full force of the law. I'm issuing a formal caution for the disruption of lawful quietude. It's the third I've had to write today.
The third?
Aye, the first two got eaten. Give this one to Miss Flit and tell her to remove her animals or I'll be forced to shut the place down.
Vale. Bueno, lo suyo es que nos centremos en cada cosa, porque si no nos vamos a liar.
Something to get our guests in the holiday mood.
La bella y la playa.
Not supper time yet, is it, lad? Sorry about that. Silicon flowers. Lovely, but not particularly fragrant.
¿Qué es lo que han montado aquí? ¡Ostras, tío! ¿Cómo mola?
That's a stinky cheese.
Beg pardon?
Oh, anything I can do for you, Mrs. Gabberly? Oh, dear.
Oh, what a mess I am! But it's me own fault for letting that mangy McBiscuit get under me skin. Why should I care what he says? As me mum taught me, sticks and stones will break your bones, but silly names can never hurt you.
Hey, here comes trouble! You big fat pudding!
Big fat pudding? Oh, it's true enough, I know it. I'm out of shape for a beach holiday. Perhaps I should just get me refund and go home.
Oh, no.
That's kind of you, but it's no good. I can't be talked out of a mood like this, can I?
Oh, well,
Oh, what do I know? I'm going soft in the head, aren't I?
health food.
I can't say as I understand you, Wallace. It's not just me, is it? What do you think of Duncan McBiscuit?
Sharp as a knife.
Well, I don't think he's all that sharp. I'd go home to Mr. Gabberly, but there's no point. Won't get no sympathy from him indoors, will I?
Would a few rows of knitting hit the spot?
No. No. I'd rather just chat.
A bit of romance.
Oh, cheeky. But yes, Gabberly does have his romantic side. Occasionally. Oh, you're a real good listener, you are, Wallace. No, I'm a making sense. Do you catch my drift?
Bueno, levantado.
It's a sign.
I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. I should count me blessings. At least me new outfits. That's something, isn't it?
Not her cup of tea, I'm afraid. A sad thing.
Sad. And there I go, thinking of something to be happy about. Oh, it's a sorry old world, isn't it? Thanks to the bullies.
Fresh as a daisy.
I'm afraid you've lost me, Chuck. Hey, you're in a right mess, you are, Winnie Gabberly, and no mistake. What to do? What to do?
Pues hay que
I'm
animar.
afraid I need to,
Oh, don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Hay que animarla.
That's my automated ocean breeze simulator. I'd better show that to Miss Flit downstairs.
No creo que sea lo más.
Our guests do love the water slide. Well, one of them does anyway. I've deactivated Gromit's call box for the moment. He needs to stay focused on supper.
Bueno, vamos a dejarla ahí porque me está una depresión de caballo.
Gangway! Cannonball coming through!
Mr. McBiscuit, may I, have a word? Later then. Crikey, the infrastructure's getting a lot of wear and tear. Trouble springs eternal, it seems. All all in working order.
Son las gafas.
Very fashionable.
A lo mejor si se lo doy
And some decor for our guest house.
una hermosa decoración.
Bit gloomy out there. Safety first. The Major's certainly imaginative. Just think, one little soldier defending a desert fortress all by himself.
Una gran imaginación.
I'd better stay here and see to our guests. A bevy of brollies, to think of all the trouble I went through to get just one. How's supper coming along, lad? Best hold off until our customers are all happy, eh? Won't be long now.
Voy a echar un vistazo. ¿Ves? Este ya está escuchando la radio. Entonces... Está escuchando la radio, digo yo.
You're in luck, my boy. I was just about to read. Sir
Vale.
Lawrence took cover under massive red boulders. Anyway, vultures circled the sky, crying out for blood. Just like this, our Lawrence, cool as a cabbage, took tea. Just like this.
Igual que esto.
Lawrence was about to dunk his digestive when suddenly... Oh, blast and bother. This isn't right. Not quite...
Poca precisión histórica, así que es posible que necesite esto.
Any interest in this?
Perfect. Just like the
Va de
great
rocas del
boulders of the
desierto.
Aqaba Desert.
Muy bien. Y con esto ya...
You're in luck, Baba. Sir Lawrence took... Just like this. Vultures.
Los buitres.
Just like our Lawrence, cool as a cabbage, took tea. Just like this. Lawrence was taking tea and about to dunk his digestive when suddenly 10,000 howling Ottoman soldiers charged the fortress. Tea was ruined, obviously. But did Lawrence of Olivier give up? Never! He took his rifle and levered the great red boulders down the dunes, rolling them straight into the enemy horde. With the invaders in disarray, Lawrence, armed only with his bayonet and still desperate for cover, counterattacked. He took them on one by one until he achieved total and complete victory!
Genial.
Not sure the Major's tale of one man halting a massive attack is entirely accurate. Still, that little soldier does have a sharp bayonet. I'll just tidy this up. Making progress.
I'm almost done. Have a look. As you can see, I've rearranged everything. It's even better than before.
I see.
Entonces sí, tío.
That's the Tower of Groceries, where the heroic young shopkeeper sells top-quality produce.
Entonces sigue todo igual.
Impressive architecture, don't you think?
Oh, yes. Hey, this little fella might enhance your sandcastle.
A knight to defend the castle, eh? Why not? It couldn't hurt. Just one last touch. There! The mark of finest quality produce. I can't wait to show Miss Flit.
And I'm sure she can't wait to see.
Oh, no.
Oh, my My poor tender foot! It was a blasted soundtrack! Ow! 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 Ow!
Well then, should be able to work in peace now, I reckon.
Oh, well, jolly good.
Now for the finishing touch. The defender of the kingdom.
However do you manage such lovely creations, Mr. Paneer?
It's a knack, Miss Flit. If I hadn't made it into grocer school, I might have been an engineer. But of course, groceries are my first love.
Ah, anything else I can assist with?
No, thank you, Mr. Wallace. You may consider me a happy camper and most satisfied customer.
We do aim to please.
Vale, genial. Nos quedan 2. Pues chicos, ¿qué os parece si lo dejamos aquí? Yo creo que es un buen momento. Entonces nos quedan los perrillos. Y la mujer del kiosco. Sí, la mujer del kiosco, que tenemos que subirle el ánimo. Y luego después están lo de los perrillos, que a lo mejor cuesta un poquillo más. De todas formas ha dicho que esto hace el mismo ruido que el juguete de sus bebés, de sus perros. Así que algo tendrá que ver. Algo tendrá que ver. Pues eso lo veremos en el siguiente vídeo, jóvenes. Ha sido un placer, de verdad, ¿eh? Espero que os haya gustado. Como siempre, cualquier cosita la podéis comentar. Y para todo lo demás os emplazo al canal Juegos Perdidos. Dale like y suscribiros, por favor. Hasta más ver.